Hey guys, Ernie here. Welcome to the Paleo Hiker MD channel. I remember not many years ago, maybe 8-10 years ago, shopping for a rechargeable headlamp. And they were expensive, like stupid expensive, over $100. The batteries didn't last hardly any time. And I thought, man, why even spend money on this? Let me just stick to 2 AA's. It's not as efficient. But anyway, I'm just going to do that because they were so expensive. The thing is, having a headlamp around is so convenient. I'm not just talking on trail or in camp. I'm talking about around your RV, around your back porch when you're grilling a steak, whatever it might be. Having a headlamp is super handy. Working outside, it's dark. You've got to go and move the hose. You got to go plug something up, mess with their sprinkler system, whatever. Having a headlamp is key. It's also really annoying every time you grab the headlamp and it's out of batteries. So having a rechargeable battery is a pretty good deal. Like I said, for years, these kinds of lamps cost hundreds of dollars, $120. Well, not anymore. Let me show you guys a lamp you can get for 15 bucks. Take good care of you. Thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, I literally always have a headlamp available to me. I've got them kind of spread around the house, one near the back door, hanging on the key hanger, all kinds of stuff just to make sure that I always have one with me, have one out by the grill. It is so convenient to have. And when you have a light like this, which costs $15, you can have quite a few of them. Let me show you guys this headlamp from Foxelli.
Okay, y'all want to get this thing out? I maintained everything for this video. I've been using this headlamp for about a month and I maintained it, all the stuff. People like to see what's inside these boxes. I don't know if this is normal, but it's got 2 chargers. This is not USB-C, this is just micro USB to USB, but it does come with 2 charge cables. I don't know if that's normal or an accident. A couple of stickers, warning light, something or other, and here's our lamp itself. Pretty straightforward lamp. Dimensions are 1.3 by 2.4 by 1.6. The weight is a pretty impressive 2.4 ounces. The battery itself is 1200 milliamps, so it's not a huge battery. Made in China. Cost is $15, so super light. Doesn't have what a lot of the newer lights have, which is like a digital indicator. Again, this is $15. So if you turn it on, it's on low mode. That'll go for 50 hours. Press it again, it goes to high mode. That's 180 lumens. That'll go for 5 hours. You press it for that third time, so low, high. Press it that third time, it's a strobe. That'll go for 25 hours on strobe. Once it's off, if you hold it down, it'll go to red mode, okay, which is 15 lumens. That'll go for 40 hours. This helps if you're reading in the dark, etc. The red light works pretty well. If you're on the red light, you can press it again and it will go to red strobe, just like that, okay? Hold it down, it goes back to white mode. So once again, low, high, strobe. Hold it down, red, red strobe. All with just one button. If you wait long enough, eventually it'll come back to white. Otherwise, you have to hold it down to go back to white, which is not a big deal. One thing I'm not a huge fan of is that, you know, if you're on low and you want to turn it off, you do have to cycle through. But that's not uncommon for these lesser expensive models. Once again, it's 4 hours to fully charge. You fully charge it down here. It is with USB, micro USB. That's why it takes 4 hours. If it was USB-C, it would probably take less time, but again, budget friendly. When you plug it up, it'll have a red light. Red light means it's charging. Green light means that it is fully charged. Here's the light itself. Very, very simple light. Very simple adjustments. It'll go from straight ahead just to down, which is all you really need for a light like this. Very simple. It's a pretty comfortable headband, which is nice. So I'm going to take it outside, show you guys a little bit about it, see if I can show you how well it works. It's not easy to do, guys, especially with these lamps that are less lumens. Maximum is 180 lumens, but I'll try my best. Then we'll come back and talk a little bit about what I think about the light and the pros and cons and whether I think you should get one.
normally we would talk about pros and cons. That's what we do. But this is a $15 headlamp, guys. $15. So it's hard to throw a con at it. It's 15 bucks and it works pretty darn well. So we're going to talk mainly pros. It's compact, it's lightweight, it's bright enough to use under almost any circumstances around the house. It's 180 lumen max. It's not a lot. It only lasts about 5 hours. This is not the kind of thing I think you want to take out on trail for a multi-day adventure where you may need more light. You can use it. You can use it for that. It's perfectly functional for that. But if you need more light, realize 180 lumens is not a lot. It is enough for almost any task you need around the house, around camp. If you're hiking with it and you really want to be able to see well, you probably want more than 180 lumens. But for anything inside a camp or around the house, it's perfect. And it's $15. It's available in a lot of different colors for $15 too, not just the black. You should be able to use this lamp all night at camp. It's rare that you have 5 hours in the dark that you need to use at camp. So 5 hours is a long time even on high. So it's the kind of thing you could definitely use all night at camp. If you use all the battery, most of it, you can recharge it the next day, 1200 milliamps. It doesn't take a lot of power out of your battery bank, and you're able to use it night after night when you're out on trail. Do you need to use it for more time? I mean, this thing's honestly cheap enough to buy 2 of them. You know, you could carry 2 of them if you really wanted to. You could look at something like the Nitecore UC65. I did a video on that not long ago. It's a much more high dollar unit, but it lasts a lot longer, has a lot more time. So if you need more time or more power, don't use this. If you need something that lasts for 4 or 5 hours, decent light, enough to use, this is a perfect lamp for you for the price. When I'm out on trail, I prefer to carry rechargeable electronics. I prefer to be able to recharge things. I don't want to have to carry extra batteries. It just seems a lot more convenient and efficient just to carry a battery bank. I usually have that to recharge my batteries for cameras and stuff. So might as well just recharge it all the same. So carrying extra AA's, AAA's, I haven't done that in years and years because everything is rechargeable. You also really want to try to utilize the lowest setting on your lamp that you can get by with. When you're out in a really dark area and you allow your eyes to adjust to low light, you can really use low light. I mean, you can use almost the reading light, setting, super low, to use around camp because you don't need a lot of light. When your body and your eyes get used to it, everything adjusts. You really can get by with a lot less light, and you'll be able to use your lamp for a lot longer without having to recharge it. Like I said, if you're looking for something with a different set of criteria, if you need bright light to hike with, if you need something that lasts hours and hours and hours, if you want something that is rechargeable with a rechargeable and replaceable battery, I would look at that Nitecore UC65. I'll try to remember to leave a link down below to that video. It's a great light. It's $90, but it is a great light, so check that out. Let me know what you guys think. Is this the kind of product you're interested in? It's a budget-friendly headlamp. I think a lot of people will use it. I think you'll look at, probably you search for rechargeable headlamp on Amazon. I didn't look. This is probably the first one that comes up. So maybe you guys will like that. So I think that's the kind of thing you guys are looking for. Let me know down below in the comments if you want something different. If there's a specific light, headlamp, flashlight, product in general that you want me to review, leave it down in the comments. If you like the video, guys, make sure you hit the thumbs up down below. It really helps when you like the video. The biggest thing you can do, though, is subscribe. If you can subscribe to my channel, we can get to that 100,000 subscriber mark. I think that'll make a huge difference for the channel growing over time. I know I make a lot of silly videos about stoves and lights and whatever, but I have a good time with it. And if you're watching this, you probably enjoy it too. So just hit the subscription button. As always, guys, I really appreciate you checking out the Paleo Hiker MD channel. I'm going to go walk around the desert a little bit more today. I got Phoenix over here to my left. Show you guys that here in a second. And the airport, our resort's right over here. Having a great time here. It is perfect weather, not a cloud in the sky. Supposed to get up to about 95 today of dry heat, which isn't too bad. So we're going to hit the desert, do a little bit of hiking. As always, guys, I appreciate you checking out the Paleo Hiker MD channel. Stay tuned for more videos soon.